Hello and welcome back to your third follow-up video. Now, just to check in the last video, if you remember, we were setting the well-formed outcomes for each of the areas on your coaching wheel. So you were writing very specifically what you had achieved. You were writing the goal as if it was happening. Remember, it wasn't I will achieve, I'm going to achieve, I need to achieve, I have to achieve, just I've achieved, I'm doing, or I have done, because it becomes even more powerful when you write it in the past tense. And this is because your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. So the more you can put this down as if it's happened, the more it connects with your inner motivation. So in this area today, what I'd like you to do is set your 3-year goal. You've already got your goals. Now take that to 3 years from now. Now, we don't go any further out than 3 years. In fact, for a lot of people, sometimes just 1 year is far enough. But if 3 years fits with you, it's always good to get a big picture of where you're going with these particular goals. So I'd like you just to take a couple of moments and just imagine, and if it's safe to do so you can close your eyes, but if not, just keep your eyes open. Imagine your life 3 years from now, as if you've achieved your ideal state in all your 8 focus areas, or as many focus areas as you've actually put together on your wheel. See how it looks, feel how it feels, hear how it sounds. Who are you with? What achievements are you celebrating 3 years from now? How do you feel about having achieved that? How cool does that feel? And just get real detail as if you were actually there. That's it, just take your time with this. If your eyes are closed, just open your eyes. If not, I would like you to write the date 3 years from now. So the date is 3 years from today's date. So it's today's date with the year 3 years ahead. Make your description balanced, precise, challenging, and desirable. Have you made the decision to do this? Is this what you want? Because you're the one who's creating your future. Remember, all behavior comes from a thought. If you don't believe you're going to achieve that, you're absolutely right. If you believe you will do whatever it takes to get as near to that as you can, then you're absolutely right also. And make it challenging, not out of reach, but something that you almost can't imagine achieving. Because I can guarantee there's times in your past where you've thought of things and you've thought, I'll never be able to do that. And you're actually doing it now. I know I'm doing it with the training I do. I always wanted to be a trainer, no idea how I was going to get there, but I got there. So make sure it's challenging. So write the description of 3 years from now. And then you're going to write the description. You're going to take that 3 years and you're going to go to 1 year from now. So you break it down. So what milestones do you have to hit within the next 12 months to stay on track? So just imagine you're 3 years out there, and then imagine you're 1 year here. So what has to be happening now to make sure you achieve that in 3 years' time? Because there's a certain momentum, there's a certain order of things that have to be done. It's called a critical path. Think about decorating a bathroom. You don't put your fancy, expensive tiles onto a bathroom before you've actually stripped out the bathroom, done the plumbing, and done all the work that has to be done before the cosmetic work. It's exactly the same with any goal. There's certain things that have to be done at a certain time. And again, you write the date 1 year from now. So it's today's date 1 year from now. And write a balanced, precise, and challenging and desirable outcome. And then we're going to do 6 months. I wanted to do this all in one video because I think this is something that when you do these three together, it takes it from, oh, that's a way out there, to hang on a minute, this is going to be done within 12 months. So now we ask the question, what has to happen within the next 6 months for you to be where you need to be in 12 months? For you to then achieve what you're going to be achieving 3 years from now. And again, that 6 months description, and that you can close your eyes. You can do that. You can do the closing eyes exercise. You don't need to do this with me, but you can close your eyes and imagine yourself like the 3 years, and imagine yourself the 1 year. Now imagine yourself the 6 months. So what needs to happen? So the description that you're writing is almost, there's a little bit of an action plan in there also. So you're describing some of the things you're doing and then achieving these things. And just to finish this video, I want you to write down what you need to do this week. And at the bottom of each of these, let me just take you back here, the bottom of each of these, sign it. Put your signature at the bottom of each of these 3 pages. So the 3-year goal, the 1-year goal, and the goal, put your signature at the bottom. And I haven't got a page for the what you're to do today, but this week, we'll just use one of the blank pages and put, what have you to do within the next week to get started? And then let's give you an extra one. What have you to do within the next month? So you could do the month first, so we could do the 6 months, and then you can do the 1 month, and then you can do this week. Because when you start breaking things down like that, you start to realize, actually, this is achievable because you're breaking it down into step-by-step manageable chunks. I know there's a little bit more in this video, but that's fine. But this is all about helping you to actually manifest these goals, achieve these goals, get them happening. And remember, it all comes from your internal motivation. So we'll see you in the next video.